Jyotish Ekokar, and today we will see the experiment of preparation of urea formaldehyde resin. It is our third experiment according to our sequence. So we have to prepare here urea formaldehyde resin. So first of all we will see resin is nothing but the polymer, or it is the particular type of plastic. So this polymer we have to prepare here. So how can we prepare? First of all, for these reagents which are required is urea, 40% formaldehyde and concentrated H2SO4. Now in chemical reaction we have written here urea, it is having its formula C double bond O NH2 NH2. See here, two amino groups are attached on the both side of the carbonyl group. So here there is a urea. Formaldehyde, you know formula of formaldehyde HCHO, that is CO, and from the both side hydrogen is attached. In the acidic medium this reaction is carried out, and we will get here, you can see this CO and H2. So it is having two hydrogen for the replacement or for the exchange. So here that NH2, it is written as such CON, and here one of the hydrogen from nitrogen can be exchanged with the CH2O. So here one of the hydrogen will move from this side, and here CH2O get attached. So you can see here NCH2O, and as this O is partially negative and hydrogen is partially positive, there is formation of bond between them. So in this way here methylol type of group is formed, and this methylol type of group is attached at the nitrogen. So one of the hydrogen is now here becomes CH2OH. So it is called as a monomethylol. It is because only single hydrogen from this methylol type of group is replaced there, or from this amino group is replaced by methylol group. So that's why number of times such reaction is possible whenever there is an excess of formaldehyde is found. So here if excess of formaldehyde is used, it becomes dimethylolurea. It means that from the other side of the carbonyl group, one of the hydrogen is replaced by CH2OH group here. So in this way you can see here. So whenever this reaction comes at this stage and we are going to use hydrogen in this, so what we will get at last, so here you can see dimethylolurea. So such type of dimethylolurea, its molecule I have written in such a way that it is for the sake of convenience and for proper understanding. So here it is given that NCH2OH, one of the amino group CH2OH, and from this side also CH2OH. While again another is written in the same way. So here this OH and H, H2O is removed from each side. So whenever this dimethyllurea is reacted with each other, same type of molecules, there is a removal of such type of simple molecules like H2O. So in this case H2O molecules will be removed with the application of that is acid medium there. So whenever we are going to use H2SO4, there is a removal of totally H2O type of molecule, and we can get such type of network like structure. It is called as a urea formaldehyde resin. Now we have seen how actually reaction occurs, but now by the procedure we have to see here how the process is going on. It is very simple experiment, that is we will see just now. Here you can see we will need in this experiment, as we have written here, urea, 40% formaldehyde and concentrated H2SO4. So here there is a 37% of formaldehyde solution. Then this urea, it is simple urea. You might have heard this word and you might have seen also, because as a fertilizer this urea is used by the number of farmers. So here urea, it is required 2.5 gram. So here I read it already, 2.5 gram of urea. Then I will need this formaldehyde. It is a nearly 40%. So generally it comes 37 to 41%. So any we can use. So here 37% of formaldehyde, and we will need here concentrated H2SO4. It is highly 99% concentrated. Okay. Now first of all we have to use here 100 ml of beaker. It is a beaker, 100 ml size beaker is there, and one glass rod. We will need these both things only. Now we will have to add first of all the 5 ml of this 40% formaldehyde. So I poured this 40% formaldehyde into this measuring cylinder. It is a measuring cylinder because it is a cylindrical shape and used for the measuring purpose. So I am going to pour this this particular formaldehyde into the beaker. First of all, those beaker I am going to use, it is totally cleaned and rinsed with a particular water, clean water. That is the soft water. So in this 5 ml of formaldehyde I am going to add this urea. It is 2.5 gram of urea, just I weighed it from the balance. So I am going to add it into the formaldehyde. Okay. Now by using this particular rod I am continuously stirring it. So stir it well so that the total urea should dissolve into the formaldehyde. So here there are some molecules some particulates of urea can be seen which are not dissolved. So till it's dissolved, we will stir it well. It is an exothermic reaction, and here we are going to prepare a resin. I already said it is nothing but a polymer. So whenever polymer is formed, there are two types of reactions possible. Either the addition or condensation or copolymerization, 3 are there, but actually 2 are there in use. So generally addition or condensation reaction both are possible there. So here those polymer is preparing, it is a condensation polymer. You might have seen on the arrow that there is written condensation. So reaction is condensation polymerization. Now it is dissolving. Now in this we have to use H2SO4, that is the concentrated, 100% concentrated H2SO4 solution. So we have to prepare a saturated solution. Saturated means totally that formaldehyde should be saturated by using it. So in this way it is now dissolved. And now I have to use here H2SO4. So few drops of H2SO4 are required. So during its addition we should be very careful because it is a concentrated H2SO4. So you can see here. So as already I said, it is an exothermic reaction. There is a removal of heat. And continuously we have to stir it. So you can see here there is a solidification of it. It is hot to touch because of removal of energy or heat. So you can see here there is a formation of white polymer is there. After some time it is totally get dried. So you can see here there is a drying of this urea formaldehyde resin is there. And now we have to take its weight. So after some time here there is a prepared this particular urea formaldehyde resin. We have seen its reaction as well as this product how it is formed. Now I am going to remove it on the paper for the purpose of drying. And after it becomes dry, we will take its weight. So in this way you will have to carry out this experiment into the lab. So completely it should be removed by the use of spatula. So in this way now we have prepared urea formaldehyde resin. So this resin as it is just prepared, there are number of applications of urea formaldehyde resin. Generally it is used in the chemical type of industries and means its preparation is used in chemical industries or polymer type of industries, while there are number of applications of such type of condensation polymers. Condensation polymers, these are very capable for the very high temperature. Means it can be a high temperature, so that's why it is used for preparation of handles of pressure cooker. Then such type of switches can be made by this type of resins, which are called as a condensation polymers. So in this way we have carried out this experiment. Thank you.